going to reach all the way.
Are you ready? Good afternoon and welcome to this joint Orca Media, Mad River Valley Television and CVTsport.net presentation of girls high school playoff soccer, where today's matchup features a Division II semifinal battle. The Harwood Highlanders taking on the U-32 Raiders. I'm Carl Parton. I'll be bringing you the call along with Noah McLean. And Noah, what a great matchup of two Central Vermont powerhouses.
Absolutely, Carl. A beautiful day finally here. The sun is shining, some warmer weather, and we are set to have a great matchup here today.
Looking forward to this Raider and Harwood Highlander game. The 2-3 matchup. Harwood comes into the game with a perfect record on the line, a perfect 9-0 on the season, and Harwood can put up the goals. They have outscored their opponents 58-4 in the 10 games, so averaging over 6 goals a game, which is unheard of in girls Division II soccer, Noah.
Yeah, absolutely, Carl. You know, we certainly watched this team last year many times, and they have just gotten so much better this year. There's certainly a lot of talent. Tandem Nelson and Emma Ravlin, Louisa Thompson, certainly some top goal scorers here for the Highlanders, and it's just been a brilliant season for the Highlanders. And as you said, that defense, we talked to head coach Mike Vassar, and before the game, he just said that defense has just been spectacular. And on top of those 3 primary goal scorers for Harwood, along with some certain other attackers as well, but it's going to be a goal-scoring machine here for Harwood.
Yeah, certainly it's going to be interesting. Both teams very stingy as well. The Raiders coming into the record with a record of 9 wins and 1 loss. Their only loss to Montpelier, a tight one, 2-1 in the final week of the season. Their goal differential, 41-4 and 4 against. So both of these teams, high-powered offenses and stingy defenses, both teams only allowing 4 goals all season thus far. The Raiders have some effective weapons themselves, Noah.
Absolutely. You know, you talk about goal scoring, and you can't not mention Caroline Kirby. You know, we saw last year, Kirby, I think it was 35 goals. I could be off by a few there, 35 give or take, in one season. And this year, she's certainly done her part. I think she had 4 in the last game against Milton. A brilliant performance by her, and certainly Sasha Kennedy as well. Kennedy, we've seen her put up big numbers against Randolph. We've seen her put up numbers at home a few times this year, and those two are certainly going to look to be utilized here today. And that was one of the main things that head coach Steve Town talked about, is really getting those 2 players open to have some opportunities.
Yeah, his keys to the game certainly neutralize the effective midfield of Harwood, and you talked about Tandem Nelson already. Super athletic player out there, and to spring his scorers, and you talked about the scorers, both teams that can get themselves open and will get themselves open offensively. It's just a matter of how the Harwood Union defense can slow them down or keep them in check. Coach Vassar talked about how he really liked his defense and how they worked together well in the back. You know, he didn't mention a single back that stood out. He said all together they work great as a team, and that's McKay, Young, Rush, and Gully in the back. A lot of senior leadership on both of these teams, Noah, so 2 experienced teams. Harwood, of course, made it all the way to the Division II championship last year, where they got knocked off by Rice. They want to get back there and get revenge for that one.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, that was a brilliant game. You and I did that one, and you know, it was a great game. And you talk about revenge, and this is one of those stories where Harwood comes back. They're hungry and they play their hearts out. They've certainly had a great year. You know, as you mentioned, 9-0, and you know, they want to take that last step to be able to get there.
So we are about to look at starting lineups here. Let's take a look first of all for U-32, the number 3 ranked team. Noah, Why don't you give us the starting lineups for Coach Steve Towns' U-32 Raiders?
All right, and starting things off, wearing number 2, a senior, Ireland Hayes. Wearing number 4, a midfielder, Tova Williams. Wearing number 7 in the back, a senior, Callista Parton. Wearing number 8, a forward, Sasha Kennedy. Wearing number 10, a senior, Eliza Garland. Wearing number 14, Lauren Town, a midfielder. Number 16, Avery Noss, she's a back. Number 17, Peyton Garibaldi in the back. Number 18, Claire Obadobel, she's in the midfield. Number 21, Caroline Kirby, midfield and forward. And number 99, Evie Moore in goal. And the Raiders are coached by Steve Town and assisted by Lauren Caswell and Abby Allen.
Let's take a look at the number 2 ranked Harwood Highlanders. First of all, a senior back wearing number 3, Anda Gully. A junior striker wearing number 4, Emma Ravelin. A senior back wearing number 5, Katie Rush. A sophomore midfielder, number 6, Tila Haskell. A sophomore back wearing number 7, Lyric Smith. A sophomore midfielder wearing number 9, Louisa Thompson. A junior midfielder wearing number 10, Tatum Nelson. A freshman midfielder wearing number 13, Quinn Nelson. A senior midfielder wearing number 15, Ashley Proto. A sophomore back wearing number 20, Abby Young. And a freshman goalkeeper, Poppy Woods. And the Highlanders are coached by Mike Vassar, assistants Brett Belknap and Ali Battelle, team manager Ellett Merriman. So these teams did not play this year in the regular season because of COVID-19 shortened schedule. I think they were on each other's schedule, and that would have been fun to watch in the regular season. They did play last year, U-32 edging Harwood in that one 3-1. And as I recall, Tatum Nelson, as a sophomore, was a little banged up in that one, not 100%. And 100% Tatum Nelson is a dangerous weapon. Harwood is going to have her at 100% this game, so it's going to be interesting. The U-32 Raiders, the number 3 ranked team at 8 and let's see, I wanted to say 8-1, but it's 9-1, and the Harwood Highlanders with a number 2 ranking coming in at 9-0. The winner of this one will take on the winner of the Fairhaven Slaters, who are ranked number 1, and the Rice Green Knights. The Rice team going down to Fairhaven later this afternoon, a 5 p.m. kickoff to that one. So these teams don't know who they're going to be playing if they win this one yet, but they will be able to find that out later on this afternoon. No, I just have to say I feel fortunate here in Vermont that we are able to get the fall sports in and get the playoffs in with COVID-19. So many cancellations around the state, so many difficulties being suffered throughout the nation. But we're fortunate to be here in Vermont and able to get this game in, and we're glad to be bringing it to you here on cvtsport.net with help from MRV TV, that's Mad River Valley Television. They do a great job. They've covered Harwood all year long, bringing the Mad River Valley community a chance to watch these games because there's limited attendance at the games due to COVID. And of course, Orca Media, a longtime CVTsport.net partner. And the teams are going to take the field. It looks like we're not going to have a national anthem. We're just going to get this party started out here. And I think that's good for the players. They're ready to go, certainly.
And limited fans here, but certainly we're going to hear it as the stakes are high, the teams are good, and the battle is about to begin, and it certainly is going to be a good one.
The Raiders go with a 4-3-3 setup, and it looks like Harwood has a, it's kind of a 5-2-3 to start this one off, but they will come up, and they will come up fast. They're an offensive juggernaut. They will push the pace and move it forward.
That one knocked out of bounds by the Highlanders. Headed forward and off of the Highlanders again here for a U-32 throw.
Obel-Dobel will take it for U-32. Finds Ireland Hayes, who played back most of the year for U-32, but she actually has moved up into more of a defensive midi now. I think she's going to be marking Tatum Nelson this game, and that's a big check right there.
Yep.
It's going to be hard work trying to stay with Nelson. Parton with a throw-in. Town kicks it forward. First touch by Thompson. She's a big threat for Harwood. We'll be watching today as well.
That one cleared away by Williams to the back line of the Harwood Highlanders. Noss just a little bit too strong there on the tackle, and she gets whistled for the foul.
Stepping up to take the free kick will be Lyric Smith. Very young team out there for Harwood. They have senior experience, but they've got some young athletes, and Coach Vassar not afraid to go with his most effective squad. Here's Tatum Nelson with the dribble move, keeping possession. Cross to the weak side. Looking for her teammate over there, Quinn Nelson.
Nice work there by Parton to clear that one away. She stuck right on the mark there. That ball played back into the mixer now, all the way back, and nice collection there by Evie Moore. And one step more, Carl, and Emma Ravlin would have had a shot at goal. And that one bounces up into the hand of the back for Harwood.
These players are going to have to get used to the artificial turf. The ball will come up a little quicker. It's a little more abrupt on the bounces.
And Kirby with a great ball through, but it bounces just by the foot of Obel-Dobel, and the keeper, Woods, collects.
I don't think Obel-Dobel expected that one to get through, but it was kind of right there where she could have pulled the trigger on it. Here's Parton with a throw-in. Ball out of bounds off the Highlanders. Here's Kirby now. Quickly double-teamed. Taking down a clean tackle trap. Here's a breakaway for the Highlanders. Garibaldi pressuring Emma Ravlin. Played back to Nelson.
And nice work there by Garland and Hayes as Nelson there immediately double-teamed, as the Raiders are certainly well aware of that. And great tackle there by Hayes. Plays it up now, but one in the back by Harwood. Nice work back there by Gully.
You know, these two styles really complement each other. Harwood wants to push it up, attack on offense. U-32 likes the breakaway counterattack, so both playing into each other's style a little bit. It's a takedown there by Rush, and this is going to be a whistle against Harwood as Kennedy was trying to make the dribble move past the defense. Here's Williams now for U-32 to take the free kick.
Yeah, and that back spot now being held down by Williams there after, we talked about Ireland Hayes moving up into that midfield position, and it's certainly going to be a very interesting move. And Tova Williams certainly excited to get some more minutes here in that back spot, as this one played up, intended for Kennedy, went through her legs and out of bounds.
Multi-use facility for you out there, and on the artificial turf, it's the yellow lines we're looking at on the sidelines for the out of bounds. Also a football field here for the South Burlington Seahorses, who were very gracious to host both this game and the Montpelier Lake Region boys game later on this evening. Here's a through ball to Obel-Dobel. Nice pass by Kennedy. Here's the shot. It's low, and it's scooped up easily by Woods.
And Raiders certainly loving that through ball. Obel-Dobel doing a nice job getting that run through, but just couldn't find enough power on that one, as we are now finding Kirby here in the midfield.
Nice pass by Parton looking for Kirby. Kirby's through ball deflected. Racing on to it is Louisa Thompson. Thompson sending it forward. Williams picks off that pass and sends it back toward the Harwood end. Nice ball. Just goes over the sideline, though, looking for Kennedy. Right in her pocket was Katie Rush, the senior back.
And I think on a regular field, Carl, on a U-32 field, that would have stayed in. And certainly that's that artificial turf you were talking about just a few moments ago that players have to get some used to.
And it also has a very slight arch to it, just to clear the water. Not enough to really affect it, but possibly enough to make that ball ease its way over the sideline. Williams will take the throw in for the Raiders. Looking for Kennedy. Good fearless tackle that time. Tila Haskell coming in strong on that ball. Williams bounces that off her foot. Throw in for Williams and the Raiders. This one right on the edge and out of bounds off U-32. Rush will take the throw in for the Highlanders.
Nice work there by Avery Noss to defend Thompson, yes. As Kennedy now tried to play it back for Town, but that one is going to roll out of bounds for a Harwood throw.
Beautiful sunny day, a little wind blowing here. Not bad for early November in Vermont. Typically, the championship game would have been played last Saturday, the last Saturday in October, but bumped back a week because of a late start due to COVID-19 this season. So they got lucky for a nice day today. And here's Tatum Nelson with some space. Gets the shot off deflected by Garibaldi right onto the foot of Kirby for U-32. She's dispossessed, well defended by Nelson.
And smart play there by Callie Parton. That Harwood offense certainly so dangerous, as we talked about before the game here. And I love how Parton is not taking her chances. She took her time and realized she didn't have a great pass, so she played the safe ball out of bounds.
Town helps back on Tatum Nelson. Ball sent the other way, but here's the reversal on the foot of Haskell. Here's Kennedy sending the long ball forward. Obel-Dobel running onto it, but Woods is there. She lets it. Oh, and that is actually a handball, and that's just the multi-use facility difficulty there. She saw the white line at the 10-yard line, but that's the football 10-yard line, and this is going to be a great opportunity for U-32 just outside the 18. Free kick for Kirby.
And this is where Kirby is certainly so dangerous. Caroline Kirby scoring on so many set plays this year. And she'll look to do the same.
And with the lines there, it's hard to sneak up and make 5 out of 10.
Yep.
So Kirby asks for the full 10.
And she will get it.
And with the lines there, she's kicking from the 10. They should be at the goal line, and they do back up.
Yep.
That makes the job easy for the official.
Strike is low, and it's a goal! 1-0!
It got through the wall. I'm not sure how. It was a low, hard blast, and it found its way. The keeper, Woods, was shielded, and the Raiders go on top 1-0 with 32:45 to go in the first half.
And Carl, that was brilliant stuff there. Caroline Kirby sneaking it under the wall, as you said, and finding that bottom corner side netting. Textbook play.
You can hear the U-32 crowd stomping on the South Burlington aluminum bleachers. They're excited about that one. That's not thunder. We've got a beautiful day here. And U-32 has had issues this season getting off to slow starts from time to time. Williams tries to play it out of bounds, dispossessed by Ravlin. Ravlin tries to play it in, but it's knocked away by the Raiders' Garland.
And I love the intensity by Ravlin, and that goal there is only going to fuel Hartwood's fire, Carl, and that's certainly going to be a battle here in the back now. Harwood played over to Thompson. That ball skips through to Nelson. Played back to Thompson now. 15 is Proto. Shot on net. Nice save by Evie Moore.
Wow. And Moore made a hand save on that one. It looked like it was bouncing really quick. And the keepers are going to have to get used to this too. Those ground balls aren't going to slow down for you. They're going to be coming full speed ahead on the carpet. Absolutely.
Great work by Evie Moore to get her whole body in front of that one. And good stuff there by Proto to get a shot off. Nice low, and like you said, Carl, that turf, that low ball on the turf is certainly going to be very dangerous.
Parton looking forward. This one goes over the sideline. Throw-in will be taken by Smith for Harwood. Town sends it back forward. Smith now pressured by Kirby, out of bounds over the sideline. Raider throw-in. Parton will take it onto the foot of Noss. Ball into the middle. Obel-Dobel coming onto it. Battling with Nelson. Nelson gets the better of that battle, sending it forward to Haskell.
Thompson battling down there. It's Noss and Thompson. That one skips through, and what a save!
It looked like it was so close, almost in, but the save is made, slapped away by Evie Moore, and I thought we were knotted up there.
Carl, I was about to say it's a tie ball game, but brilliant effort as Evie Moore just throws her entire body there to not allow the goal, and certainly credit Louisa Thompson. Great shot there.
For those of you who aren't familiar with the rule, the ball has to go completely over the line. That one had to be at least snow coning over the line. From our angle, it looked very close.
Yes. Ball taken down. Williams trying to play it forward now. Touchdown by Proto. Proto out to her back. That one's going to right out of bounds. It was Rush trying to play Haskell there. Williams will take the throw for the Raiders. Town takes a touch but out of bounds.
Tough, right on the line, and just getting used to the multi-use facility lines can take, there's a couple fields here. It looks like they might have the lacrosse and field hockey, as well as the football and the soccer, so really busy out there on the field. Kennedy with a takeaway, nice through ball ahead to Obel-Dobel.
And Obel-Dobel is going to let that one right out of bounds.
And DeGully cutting off that angle and stopping the attack of the Raiders.
Through ball to Kennedy. Kennedy tried to take a one-timer, but that one's going to roll wide for a Harwood goal kick. And I like the quick pace of play here by both teams. Was certainly there. The Raiders taking advantage of that quick throw, and Kennedy found herself wide open and perhaps a little bit too open on that one.
Woods, her ball centered, one-timer onto the foot of Kirby. Kirby with a shot. Woods is there, rebound, but makes the play. And nice cross that time by Kennedy to Kirby. Kirby didn't get everything she wanted on that one, but she had an open look.
I think Kirby was expecting more pressure by that very, very tight Harwood defense. Rushing that one a little bit, and Woods making a nice save back there.
This whistle is going to go against the Raiders for a little extra shoving, loving there, and elbows up. Williams heading it away. Nelson back in for Harwood.
Ball intended for Ravlin.
Here's Kennedy to the outside, trying to get around Abby Young. Flag up, no call.
Thompson with a shot, and it's going to go wide right.
You know, this is our first look at Harwood, and I'm not surprised they put up the goals, because between Nelson's athleticism and Thompson and Nelson's striking, they put some hard balls on net against the Raiders and can really get some power into those shots. Substitute checking into the game, Tessa Jernigan, the freshman, will come in at the left midfield spot for Coach Mike Vassar and the Highlanders.
And here's Nelson with it now, playing the through ball. Plays to her sister on the far right side there, and that one is knocked out of bounds by the Raiders. U-32, Harwood throw.
Here's Quinn Nelson with a throw-in. Way to go, Peyton. Garibaldi with a nice clear.
Garibaldi now streaking up the line. She's going to come away with it. She's going to have a shot. And just wide right.
Nice strike by Kirby that time on the ball from Garibaldi. And boy, Kirby's putting some pressure on these Highlanders.
And Kirby doing what she does so well. And Carl, you know, you got to also credit the defense there. Not backing down. Certainly great work to stay with Caroline Kirby, and such a hard player to stay with at all. As Kennedy won that goal kick. Noss now plays a through ball to Obel-Dobel. Woods is there. Nice work to come off her line and collect.
Good choice that time by Woods. Excellent timing. Obel-Dobel was coming on hard on that one. Now Harwood's going to get a bit of a counterattack. Garland trying to break that up. Here's Proto now for the Highlanders, looking out to her left to Jernigan. Pressured by Williams. Here's Louisa Thompson, tackled away by Noss, and it's going to be a Highlander throw-in. Katie Rush will take it.
And that throw-in by Rush is going to ride out of bounds for a Raider throw-in. Williams to take the throw here.
25 minutes to go in the first half. 1-0. Raiders on top of the Highlanders on a Caroline Kirby strike. Free kick just outside the box. Here's Thompson into the middle. Shot, and Moore is there again for the save.
Great through ball there, and Ravlin didn't get quite enough under it as she probably had hoped. As that one off the head of Obadoble rolls all the way back to the keeper onto the foot of Woods, and she's going to pick it up now.
She took an extra look to make sure she was behind that yellow line this time. And, you know, typically with a number 2 ranking, you get home field advantage because of the 4 to 5 inches of snow in central Vermont. South Burlington allowed Harwood to host here at South Burlington High School, and let's face it, that cost Harwood a goal because of the strange field marking here on the artificial turf.
Hayes has it taken away. Through ball now to Tandem Nelson. Nelson streaking up. She's got time. Plays it through to Ravlin. Ravlin intended back for Nelson. Nice work by Garibaldi to clear it away.
It was a 2-on-1 against Garibaldi. She played it just perfectly. Ooh, big contact there, no call, and Hayes finally clears it away. I think both Garibaldi and Nelson were bumping and kicking each other, so they just let him go. Here's the counterattack. Kennedy sends the through ball forward. Oval plays it off the Harwood defender.
Nice defense there by the Highlanders to keep Obadoble under control. A great through ball there by Kennedy. Results in a Raider throw, and Obadoble taking the throw, finds Kennedy. That defense now trying to keep it in bounds, and they will, but Obadoble steps in front. And that one now off of Harwood for a corner kick. Nope, they're gonna say a goal kick here.
I think the official was a little unsure about that one. He was kind of hoping the players would make the call for him, possibly. And that's where I used to go grab the ball and set it in the corner, maybe talk the official into it. Sienna Mazer, the senior, comes in. She'll go to the right mid spot for the Highlanders.
Town now playing it forward. Nice touchdown there by Kennedy. Kennedy plays a beautiful through ball to Obadoble, and great work there by the back. That is Gully back there. Great turn, and she's going to bring it all the way up the sideline. She had Obadoble on her tail.
That was gutsy in there. She was down there near the goal, and to play it around the corner like that, that's faith in your skills. And she did a good job that time clearing it.
Ball play forward, intercepted by Williams. She plays it up to Obadoble. Ball bouncing free. Town plays one up. Headed over by Obadoble once again. That's Young there to run it down. Playing back to Gully, and she's going to knock it out of bounds.
Mike Vassar talked about how his defense plays well together, and they work. And there's a handball that's not called on Thompson to slap it down in front of her. And they really do have a lot of faith in each other. They cover each other well, and good job that time by Garland picking up Garibaldi on that play to clear it forward.
And foul was called on Kennedy.
Or throw-in.
Throw-in, sorry. No,
Yep.
Ball was last touched by Kennedy.
Yep. And the three officials, the aside officials, if they see something, will put the flag up. The referee has to see that flag. And when I called that handball, the official had his flag up. The referee didn't see that flag, so they just let him play on.
Nice work by Hayes to clear that one. Town battling in the midfield. Tandem Nelson now lays it off for Proto. She plays to the outside, through ball, cleared away by Garibaldi. This one going to bounce all the way to Obadobel. That one intended for Kennedy, but nice work back there by Rush to defend. And that will be a Raiders throw-in.
20 minutes to go here in the first half. Raiders on top 1-0 on a free kick just outside the penalty area by Caroline Kirby. Nice volley by Williams. This one over Young. Obadobel running onto it. Nice volley away by Rush.
Hayes tried to play one forward, but rejected by that back line. Nice touch down there. That was number 13, Quinn Nelson.
Good firm play that time by Lyric Smith to go to that 50-50 ball. Oh, excellent pass by Noss to Kennedy. Kennedy around the corner on the right.
Plays it back. Kirby with a touch, and it's just wide. Nice collection. Oh, nope. No collection, but a foul will be called against Kirby. And I was about to say great collection there by the keeper, but Kirby bumping shoulder to shoulder, and certainly no intent there for a foul, but great hustle and a little too much as Kirby got her hands on the back of Woods there. Nice keeping.
Hungry striker going for that that red meat in the water, that shark there. When a ball's in the penalty area as a striker, you go for it for everything you're worth.
Obadobel heading it forward. Ball bouncing all the way to the near corner, and Young running it down. Young takes a touch, plays it out, and all the way out of bounds for a Raider throw.
Substitute checking into the game. This Tegan O'Donnell may be the first sub coming in for the U-32 Raiders, as it looks like Emma Ravland coming up front. I don't know if she just came into the game or just rotated. I think she just rotated with Quinn Nelson from the left to the right.
Yes. And that one knocked out of bounds again. Williams will take the throw in. Touchdown there by Thompson. Nice work there by Hayes, but she collides with her own player.
Cleared out by Proto.
Ball bouncing freely, and a swing and a miss down there by the right back. And here comes Kirby streaking into the midfield. She's disrupted. Nice work by Ireland Hayes to find the ball and find her player. She plays this one for Kennedy. It's a through ball. Kennedy runs onto it, plays it in, bouncing and out of bounds.
His thought there by Kennedy. We've got a substitute checking in for Harwood. Coming back into the game is Tila Haskell, a sophomore left midi. 17 minutes to go in the first half, 1-0 U-32. And I don't think the officials were quite ready for that goal kick.
Nope.
But I think U-32 probably will be this time, as Wood maybe didn't get as much on that one as she wanted. And this is another one of those situations where, as a U-32 defender on this goal kick, you kind of sneak up and hope you can pick one off on its way to a Harwood player.
Yep. And this one played short again and out of bounds. Raiders take the throw. Town touching it to Tegan O'Donnell. Hayes is going to try one, but stopped right where she was. Williams takes a touch, and that one's going to ride all the way out of bounds for a Harwood throw.
I like what Lyric Smith did on that one. The ball was in there on the 18. She just got it out of town. The Raiders have been putting a lot of pressure on the Highlanders. Smith didn't mess around. She just sent that one packing. Oop.
And a battle down there between Thompson and Noss, as Kennedy tripped up and off the ball. Nice work by Town to get her foot in there. knocked out of bounds for a Harwood throw. It will be Rush taking the throw for the Highlanders. Rush, the senior captain here for the Highlanders. And that one knocked out of bounds, last touch by Abby Young. Williams to take the throw. Nice disruption there by Thompson. She takes a touch around town, plays it forward, and that's going to ride all the way out of bounds for another Raiders throw-in.
Raiders have been dominating time of possession the last 10 or 15 minutes. The back's not getting much work here for U-32, but this is a dangerous time, especially when you have the speed of Harwood. Those backs for U-32 have to be ready for the counter breakaway by this Harwood speedy striker crew.
Williams doing a nice job with the throw-ins here. That one deflected off of the foot. Williams finding another great through ball there. Just a little too much as Woods will come out and collect.
Like what Woods is doing here, she switched it to the far side of the field. Going to get it a little different angle, see if her team can create something over on the left, which I'm not sure if Mike Vassar wants that to happen. Kirby is over there on the left side for U-32.
Kennedy now taking control, plays it back to Town. Town tried to play it through, but nice work there by Rush to disrupt.
Proto reverses fields onto the foot of Smith. Nice ball up the line. Right on target to her teammate, Ravlin.
Garibaldi clears that one all the way up to the half-field line. Noss and Thompson battling here about the 40, and she is going to be taken down, and it will be a foul against Avery Noss. And so this is where the Highlanders can be certainly very dangerous. Ball played in and cleared to the outside. Ball bouncing into the box, and Evie Moore collects. That was number 16, Sienna Mazer, playing the ball in. Great header there by number 15, Ashley Proto.
Gotta like it when your midfielders can control those air balls, and Proto fearless on that goal kick to get the header on it.
And here comes Noss up the right sideline. Still has possession. She's going to go in. And that one knocked out of bounds for a corner kick here for the Raiders.
Noss did a good job using her body to protect that ball. And yeah, corner kick for U-32. Kirby will come over and take this one. She's a pretty solid corner kicker. This one will probably be in a dangerous position. We'll see how the Raiders attack on this set piece, and we'll see how Harwood plays it. Williams is there for the short corner. She could do the give and go with Kirby, but they choose not to. Kirby sends this one over everybody.
And this ball cleared. Williams is there. She plays it immediately back in. Touchdown. Hayes tried to shoot one, but deflected off of her own player after a little bit of a miscommunication, and Thompson is going to clear this one high. She will now regain possession, but Williams takes it away. Hayes through ball, disrupted, and that flag is up, but once again not seen. Yep, we've seen that a lot this year.
Oh yeah, you're right. The official didn't see it. He called it, but they played on.
Kirby with a breakaway, not quite though. Cutting back, she has a shot, and nice work there. I can't see what a number on there.
Number 5, it was Katie Rush to make that deflection. That one would have been on net, I believe, and Rush makes the defender save. Raiders earn another corner kick, though.
And Woods right now is saying, thank you very much.
That one had pace on it, too. Rush did a good job stepping in front of that one, deflecting it away.
So Kirby to take the corner kick here for the Raiders once again. 11:23 left in this one. It's up, and that bounces off the crossbar and cleared away for a Raiders throw, and Carl, that looked like, I think if it had been about 2 inches lower, that might have snuck in.
Boy, that was a tough one to play. The keeper's not going to do anything about that, curving in onto the crossbar.
Nice work by the Harwood defense to not prevent any further damage there.
Couple subs checking into the game for Harwood. Quinn Nelson checks back into the game. And Tannum Nelson as well. She's had quite a few minutes out off the field here. Not sure exactly why. She did have a big collision about 15 or 20 minutes ago. I'm not sure if she just took a break or if that had some impact. Here's Kennedy now for the Raiders around the corner, looking to cross into the middle, cleared out, and it's going to be a corner for U-32.
Sasha Kennedy being fearless and feisty down there today, making some great touches off of these goal kicks and really putting the pressure on the Highlanders here early in this one. Ball's up and soaring, nearly hitting the up left.
Kirby kicks it too well. She's got too good a boot sometimes, so that one cleared everybody. Another substitute for the U-32 Raiders, Oval Doble, checks back into the game. 9:45 to go in the first half. Raiders up 1-0. Short played goal kick. Parton pounds it back in, looking for Kirby. Young clears it away. Ahead to Haskell. Around the corner, here comes Louisa Thompson, and played out of bounds by the Raiders.
Thompson with the throw, played back to her now. Nice little touch around to the outside. That ball skipping through, free to the midfield. Nice touch there by Nelson. Intended for Quinn Nelson, her younger sister. She will get there. Turn back to the inside, ball in. Moore, the ball is loose. Ravlin trying to find a foot on it, but Moore is there to collect.
Wow, that was dancing around in front of the net for a long time. And Moore in the right spot again makes a big save for U-32.
Thompson doing a nice job keeping possession there. She's going to try one. And that one rolling all the way over the line for a Raiders goal kick.
You know, that's a good thing for the Raiders. They get to collect themselves, regroup, catch their breath. That's a situation, if it was a different sport other than soccer, I would be calling a timeout, because you could almost feel the momentum for Harwood building there. Things a little disorganized for U-32, a misplay here, a miskick there, and they were fortunate to get things re-solidified there and come away with a nice save by Moore instead of a tie game.
And into the game for the Raiders is number 11, Jordan Price, replacing Tova Williams. Price knocks it to Town. Town plays it forward to Kennedy. One in the midfield by Kirby now. And here comes Kirby up the right side. Through ball intended for Kennedy. It was there, but Kennedy just wasn't quite sure that it was coming. Nelson with a through ball to Ravlin. Ravlin trying to run it down. Price right on her back. Price and Ravlin battling out there. Ravlin comes away with it. Played into the center midfield, but nice work by Garibaldi to touch it down and clear it away. And she's got a brilliant ball to Kennedy. Kennedy's got one to beat. Kennedy now coming up the right side, takes a touch back, and great defense there by, that is number 20, Abby Young back there.
I just have to comment, Garibaldi's so good out of the air. I've mentioned it so many times this year, but what a spectacular through ball that time. Kennedy made a big long run that time, dispossessed. That's when, as a striker, you never give up on that, and you kind of play defense when it's taken away from you and make it difficult for that defender.
And certainly Sasha Kennedy very dangerous, so kudos to Abby Young back there, the sophomore, preventing any damage for the time being here, as that one Kirby hustling over there to disrupt the play. And that one will be out of bounds off of her. Rush will take the throw for the Highlanders. 6 minutes here left to go in the first half. Knocked out of bounds by the Highlanders. Price will take the throw for the Raiders.
Nice job, Jordan. Nice job, nice. Whoops.
The flag is up.
and the officials aren't used to playing the three-man crews either, so I don't think the center referee is looking at those wing officials when they're calling the handballs or the fouls.
Yep.
It's hurt U-32 once. It's hurt Harwood a couple times.
Ball into the midfield. Obodobo running onto it. She comes away with it. Nice little touch back. Through ball for Kennedy. Kennedy comes on. She shoots. Slips through. Goal! Sasha Kennedy finds the back of the net. The ball was rolling. Woods made a little bit of an overplay there. Woods read it so well, and perhaps just a little too well as she dove, and that ball was just under her. Brilliant stuff there.
It looked like Kennedy was going to pound that with a left foot, and she drew it back. That's what made Woods, I think, overplay to her right. Kennedy didn't get much on that, but it was perfectly placed.
Yep.
Just under Woods, and it's 2-0 Raiders with 5 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the first half.
So a brilliant goal, 2-0 now. The Raiders lead with 5:13 left to go in this first half.
Harwood has put a lot of pressure on the Raiders and got some good opportunities. The Raiders and Evie Moore have been up to the challenge. Harwood did not get the bounces they wanted on their opportunities.
And I think bounces, Carl, is something to certainly keep in mind right now, because 2 more bounces go the Harwood Highlanders' way, and with this such a dangerous team they are, that can happen at any minute. Nice work there by Garibaldi to clear that one away.
Garibaldi so physical, so good in the air, just a nice volley that time. And again, with a 2-0 lead, you don't mess around with it at your own 18. You get rid of it and don't give this high-powered offense time to make something happen like Nelson is trying to here. Nice takeaway by Garibaldi.
Wow, and a foul was called there.
It looked like ball from my angle, but the official's right on top of that one, so it's going to be a free kick. This time for Harwood just outside the 18. Trying to see who's going to take it. Is it Nelson? It is. Tatum Nelson will step up. U-32, a loose wall, a 4-person wall.
Nelson is certainly extremely dangerous off of any set play, and certainly this close. The strike, it's up, and it's over the crossbar.
So many times when you have that free kick, you try to put that little extra bit of power on it, you lean back, and you get the 3-point field goal instead of the single goal, which you're looking for in soccer. Here's Moore to take the goal kick for U-32. Under 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in the first half. Ball's first touch by Harwood. Played away by Price. Onto the foot of Haskell now. Sends it into the middle. Nice trap down by Ravelin. Ravelin finds Tatum Nelson. Nelson with a nice cut back. Obodobo staying with her. Outside to Quinn Nelson. Parton and Kirby double team pressuring her and played out off Harwood. Here's the throw-in from Parton to Kirby. She's quickly double teamed. That one goes out of bounds off the Highlanders again. Under 3 minutes to go in this first half. 2-0 U-32 on a Kirby then a Kennedy goal.
That ball never came inbounds, I don't believe, and that will be a Harwood throw now as Hayes steps in front of that one and plays it forward. Caroline Kirby coming away with this one, and she's off to the races once again. Nice work by that Harwood defense to disrupt and not allow Kirby to get any free space, and Garibaldi clears this one all the way up and out of bounds.
Out of the park.
A home run. And here come the Highlanders. Nelson disrupted by Kennedy. excuse me, that was Price down there.
Yeah, Price has come in and a nice, strong defensive play. Price usually more of a midfield fill-in or a right forward, but playing that right back now, and she's had a couple nice plays back there for the Raiders. Proto now for the Highlanders. Kirby with a takeaway. Punches it forward. Foot race with Gully. Gully gets there first. Gully guarded by Kirby.
A little bit of a slow moment there, as that one is going to be knocked out of bounds for a goal kick. Kirby came on and was kind of just waiting, and so was the Harwood defense.
Just over a minute to play in the first half. 2-0 U-32 Raiders. The number 2 ranked Harwood Highlanders, undefeated coming into this one. U-32 with a single loss to Montpelier, who Harwood defeated 5-0 toward the end of the season. So, and like opponents, we were looking at this one and we thought it was going to be a big challenge for the Raiders, and it still can be. Harwood can put up numbers. They had 10 goals in their their quarterfinal matchup against Lamoille coming into this one, and as I mentioned, averaging over 6 goals per game.
Kennedy now turning out to the outside. She's tried to play it through, but cleared away. Ball bouncing, played up by Price. That one bounces through. Kirby trying to go through, but she's going to be held up, and yep, the ref was all over that one.
This is free kick lane with only 10 seconds left. Kirby's going to want to take it quick. Highlanders aren't giving her 10 yards, and I wouldn't if I was them either, probably. She's going to take it anyway. Here's the shot with 3 seconds left.
Oh, off the crossbar.
It was that. I think it was off the football.
Yes, the football crossbar.
So after one half of play, the score is the U-32 Raiders 2, the Harwood Highlanders 0. We're going to step out and take a quick break. You're watching Girls Division II Semifinal High School Playoff Soccer on MRV TV, Orca Media, and CVTsport.net. I'd like to thank our friends at Packard Fuels for making this possible. Packard Fuels in East Montpelier. Packard Fuels keeping you warm. And Alpine AC, AC and cooling specialists, both commercial and residential. Alpine AC. I'd like to thank our friends at Mad River Valley Television in Waitsfield and Orca Media in Montpelier for helping us make this game possible for you, live stream. We here at CVTsport.net have been trying to do as many live stream games as possible to help facilitate the community still being able to watch these games despite the limitations of attendance due to COVID-19. We appreciate your viewership, and certainly go to CVTsport.net if you want to contribute or donate to our broadcast. There's a donate button on the top bar there that you can hit, If you want to make a contribution of any size, it's much appreciated here at cvtsport.net. Thank you. Welcome back to South Burlington High School, the host of this girls Division II soccer semifinal matchup where the number 3 ranked U-32 Raiders lead the number 2 ranked Harwood Highlanders by a score of 2-0. First goal for U-32 early in this game was a free kick strike by Caroline Kirby. A little mix-up on the lines by Harwood. Handball just outside the box. It looked like the ball was scooped up in the penalty box, but it was not. The yellow lines are the penalty box, so Kirby made Harwood pay, going up 1-0. And then Sasha Kennedy with a great run on a through ball, cut it back and slipped it under the keeper. So U-32 now stands at 2-0 over the Harwood Highlanders. I'm Carl Parton, back with Noah McLean, and I'd like to thank our cameraman Gavin Young, who has brought you this video action. South Burlington, unfortunately, faces west, and at this point in the season, you may get a bit of a silhouette on the far side. Our cameraman Gavin Young will do his best to make that shot as visible for you as possible. I'd like to thank our friends at Mad River Valley Television and Orca Media for helping make this game possible. It looks like the Raiders and Claire Obel-Dobel will get things started with a kickoff here in the second half. 2-0 against most teams might seem insurmountable against a high-powered rootin' tootin' shootin' offense like the Harwood Highlanders. It's not that much. A team that averages over 6 goals a match, and they can put them together in bunches.
Absolutely, and Carl, any sort of bounce here for the Highlanders, and they're going to be right back in this. They certainly had their bunch of opportunities in the first half as they are coming right out of the gates with some high pressure. Ball played up for Tegan O'Donnell getting the start in the second half. And she's going to not, excuse me, that's Claire Obel-Dobel down there.
Yep.
My bad.
This one goes off of U-32, I believe, or it might be, yes, it does. So it's a throw-in. This will be Smith for the Highlanders to take it.
And Kirby now takes the ball all the way to the left side. She's going to have one, slots it back, knocked away, and that one rolled by about 2 defenders and 2 offensive players.
I think
ball still in play, loose.
Hustles after it and kept it in. I thought that one went out. Played in by Parton, deflected away by the Highlanders. I like that the Raiders are on the attack. The one loss they had this season was against Montpelier, and Montpelier made a comeback victory on that one. Raiders got a little defensive in that one, and it came back to bite them. Here is Ravelin now on the right side, guarded by Garibaldi, played over the sideline. Nice play by Garibaldi on the defense.
And Harwood certainly, after that first 2 goals, they are anxious here to get one back. That one knocked out of bounds by the Highlanders for a U-32 throw. Parton takes the throw. Won by the Highlanders, but Garibaldi clears that one away, but it's right to the foot of Nelson. Nelson putting on some dance moves down there. And Garibaldi clears that one away. Proto plays it back in. Ball bouncing freely. Quinn Nelson plays her sister Tandem Nelson, disrupted, and Caroline Kirby all the way back there to help out. Finds the foot of Kennedy. That one, missed bounce, rolling back. Here comes Emma Ravelin. Shot on net, nice stop there by Evie Moore.
And the Raiders, I call it tip-tapping. They were tip-tapping a little bit too much there in front of their own goal. Sometimes you have to do just what Caroline Kirby did and blast it out of there. That's the situation where a little misplay here, misplay there can lead to a goal. So Kirby, good on the offensive end, also helping back on defense.
You're absolutely right, Carl, and especially with that Harwood offense. We talked about 10 goals in that quarterfinal game for Harwood, and they are just so dangerous. So any sort of mistake could certainly result in a Harwood finish, as that one's going to go over the top of everyone off the Raiders throw, resulting in a Harwood throw.
And Nelson, of course, a dangerous attacker, but not just one player. They've got several attackers that are able to put up multiple goals per game. Here's Williams now heading it out to the outside. Tandem Nelson running onto that one. It goes over the sideline. Throw in for the Highlanders.
And great smart play there by Tova Williams. A lot of players there oftentimes will try and wait for the ball to come down and clear it with their foot, but she finds the head on the ball and just sends it away to the outside. Very smart play there by Williams.
Kirby challenged by Nelson. This one bounces off the Raiders. Throw in for Nelson. Oh, big collision that time between Ravlin and Garibaldi. And this is going to be a push against U-32, I believe. It will be a free kick for the Highlanders.
Thompson takes it, deflected by Williams. Shots on net, just wide left.
Wow, that looked close from our angle. Evie Moore knew where her post was and let it slide out of bounds.
Harwood players thinking it was a corner kick there, as some rushed to hop in the box, but referee had other ideas. That one played back into the midfield now. Proto playing it forward, bouncing over to Quinn Nelson, headed by Callista Parton. Taken down, no call there. Thompson now battling, she plays a through ball. Shot on net, but no. Ball back out by the 18. Great hustle by both squads, and we have a foul call.
I'm not sure where that one was. There were bodies flying all over in the last minute or so, and no call. The official finally said he needed to reel this one in. Tandem Nelson will take the free kick.
This one low, it's on net, but nice work by Evie Moore to collect.
Evie Moore got her body in front of it, didn't give up the rebound. Well played by Moore.
Nelson with a touch around Obadobel. Hayes, though, is right there, and she sends that one up. Bouncing free all the way back. Nelson, Tandem Nelson that is, plays a through ball, brilliant through ball to her sister, Quinn Nelson. Running it down is Parton. Great work there by Parton to get there and knock it out of bounds for a corner kick for the Harwood Highlanders.
See, it looks like it's going to be Louisa Thompson taking this. She's got a powerful boot.
And both Nelson sisters must be around 5'10", 5'11", so some height in there for Harwood. Ball played in, loose into the box. Kirby clears it away. Kennedy now on her foot. Takes a touch and plays it up the line. Kirby, nice little touch there. She's got it. She's sandwiched right in between two defenders, but somehow manages to keep possession. Kennedy on the run, and she will get there. And
nice.
Knocked out of bounds.
And a gully. Good job defensively that time. Kirby was motoring on that breakaway.
Parton deflected off of Quinn Nelson. So it will be a U-32 throw. Up the line. One on hard as Parton plays it beautifully into the midfield. Kirby battling on that far side. She has it taken away. Played forward. Ball was intended for Quinn Nelson. That one a little bit too strong, and Garibaldi's going to send this one up. Nice work by Thompson to step in front and win that one. And the through ball, switching fields. Nelson comes away with it. Here's the shot, and Moore is there to collect once again.
Moore has been in very good position. Harwood kind of putting it right at her on the opportunities they've got, too. So Harwood has definitely had some good opportunities to start this second half. They would like nothing more than an early goal to get back into this one.
High ball now bouncing. Kennedy wins the header. But great step there by Anda Gully. Gully doing a brilliant job in that back line today. Noss plays it forward. Ball intended for Kennedy. It will be Young running it down and clearing it away. Onto the foot of Nelson. She plays it up to Thompson. Nice work by Lawrentown, but one back by Nelson again. And Callie Parton playing one forward and out of that Raider zone. And looks like we are watching a volleyball match as balls are just bouncing back and forth and back and forth. It's kind of going back line to back line here as Thompson now finally comes away with one. She's going to have a rip. And nice work there by Moore to get her hands and body in front of that one.
Moore has shown some really good hands today. She's scooping up everything that comes close to her, not giving up many rebounds. So a nice game thus far for Evie Moore in the goal for the Raiders.
Nice work there by Garland to step hard, clear that one away. Kirby on the far side battling. This ball switched right onto the foot of Thompson. A beautiful ball.
Smith made that pass. Obel-Dobel with a takeaway. It's Thompson now. Louisa Thompson down the right side.
And that one, she just slipped on that turf, and oftentimes hard to keep your footing when you're not used to playing here.
Yeah, your cleats just don't spike into the turf.
Yep.
So it's a different approach, different feel. Willow Mash-Curry checks into the game for U-32. The freshman will come in hoping to give Steve Town a little energy and loose ball attack.
And Mash-Curry certainly brings the energy here, the freshman getting her first few minutes of the game. Nice work there by Gully, battling extremely hard. And
dangerous play on U-32, so I think it will be either a handball or dangerous play. Free kick for Harwood. It's going to be Nelson to take it.
This one's going to be on target. Nice work there by Moore as she collects.
And that was coming out of the sun, so a good idea by Nelson to put that one on net. Moore was up to the challenge. Harwood this second half looking a little more aggressive to those 50-50 balls. There's a takedown and a free kick for U-32.
And Caroline Kirby hops right back up, and she plays a ball well over the top. Nice work by Gully to win that one. Taken down by Kirby. Kirby plays Mash-Curry. That one just a little bit too strong though. Kennedy now wins it. Through ball. Nice disruption there by Young. Played out to Nelson.
Good trap by Young that time on the strike by Kennedy. Here's the counterattack for Harwood. Garibaldi powers it away. There's Thompson though. And that's going to be another foul against Harwood. Free kick for U-32. Under 30 minutes, under 28:30 to go in this match. U-32 up 2-0.
Nelson up the sideline. Finding Thompson. Thompson disrupted there.
Town ahead to Kennedy. Kennedy with a volley kick over the shoulder. Volleyed away, though, by Rush.
Ball played forward, and that one is going to ride all the way out of bounds. Great hustle there by the outside midfielder. That was Nelson, Quinn Nelson, trying to run that one down. And I love the hustle, not trying to allow anything. That one never came in bounds off of the Raider throw, so it will be a Harwood throw-in. It will be Rush to take the throw here for the Highlanders.
Looking for Proto. Played back to Young. Garibaldi with a nice clear forward. Kennedy trying to trap it down, battling against Young. And plays it over the sideline. 27 minutes to go. Raiders up 2-0. Quinn Nelson will take the throw in for Harwood. We have some substitutes checking in. It looks like Tessa Jernigan, the freshman, and Sienna Mazer, the senior, will check in for Harwood. There's the throw in. Thompson traps it down. Thompson working against Noss over the sideline, and Raiders will get the throw. Thompson and Noss mixing it up out there a little bit, both using their bodies, playing physical, clean but physical.
And that right there is two Capital Soccer teammates.
Parton with a nice ball forward looking for Kennedy. Young is there to get first foot on it for the Highlanders. Played out of bounds off the Raiders.
Great stuff there by Young. Smart play. Able to play it off of Kennedy. Win her team the throw. Mash Curry wins that one. Mash Curry winning it again. Finds Kennedy. Kennedy playing the through ball. Kirby taking off the ball.
Lyric Smith with another play on that left side for Harwood. She's had some nice plays out there. Here's a chance on the counterattack. Thompson. Garibaldi on her heels. Here's the shot. Moore is there again for the save. Harwood has had some very nice looks, but they're putting them right on Moore. Or Moore is in perfect position. One of those two, a little bit of both.
And that ball now played through. Another chance here as Nelson this time, but Garibaldi is going to clear that one away. Noss playing it through, all the way up. Nice work there by Smith, though, to come up. She's going to dance around a few defenders.
Price with a nice tap away.
You know, Carl, we haven't mentioned Smith too many times. Not a lot of action on her side, but when she gets that ball or she is forced with some pressure, she has been brilliant today.
Yeah, good things happen when it's on her foot.
Yep.
Only a sophomore. This is a very young Harwood team, and a lot of star power coming back next year for this Highlander team.
I would not be surprised if we see them here in this situation again come next year, Carl.
Here's Smith down the left side, tipped out of bounds. It will be a Raider throw-in. Price will take it for U-32.
Substitution for the Raiders. And on comes Tegan O'Donnell. She will replace Lauren Town in the midfield.
Let's see, that's Obel-Dobel.
No, that's Obel-Dobel.
Yep.
Shucks, that's the second time I've done that. My apologies. I was crediting myself too much before the game with my vision, Carl.
Obel-Dobel, a very effective player on air balls too, and U-32 is trying to win those balls in the midfield is very vital over the next 3 or 4 minutes for the Raiders. Parton heads that one away. Grabbed by Mazer. Nelson with a nice volley forward. Obel-Dobel can't play it off her foot, but Garibaldi does send it flying.
Nelson playing it forward now. Nice little touch around Parton.
Ooh.
And Hayes went head-to-head with Nelson. All ball there, but a strong collision. Callie Parton down there working against Tandem Nelson.
Now that was interesting. Nelson did a slide tackle and was sitting on the ball. Typically they'll call that the dangerous, but they let it play on. Here's a chance on the far side for Jernigan, and played over the end line, I think, by Price. It will be a corner, I believe, for the Highlanders. More subs checking to the game. Now O'Donnell comes into the game. And Quinn Nelson back into the game for the Highlanders.
Third time's a charm.
It will be Thompson taking the corner for Harwood. 22:30 remaining in the first half. Oh, it's a good ball. Nelson's there, can't get the volley on it. Parton was pressuring her and played out of bounds off Harwood. U-32 goal kick.
And Nelson, we saw that just a small little hesitation move there. So good at creating space for herself, and she didn't get quite the touch as the ball bounced a little higher than she might have wanted. But such good work in the box there, even off the ball. Tandem Nelson, that is, creating some space.
Parton sending the long ball forward. Good play by Proto. Looking back for her teammate Ruby Murphy, the junior back who has checked into the game on the left back side. There's Thompson again in the middle. Hobel sending it forward, looking for Kirby.
Ball played to the outside. Price playing it forward. Headed by Kirby. Ball skipping to that outside and cleared away. Garibaldi with a header. That flag is up, but no call. Thompson running on the shot, and it's up and over.
Yeah, the official had the offsides or foul call up, and again, the referee didn't glance over. You wonder if the official would call it back if that was a strike and a goal.
Yep.
I believe they do, or they would. But yeah, this line judge has been ignored several times this game.
I feel bad for this guy down here.
You know, it's a different game. Usually these officials used to a two-man crew.
Yep.
And now it's the referee with two side judges. Here's a chance for U-32. It's Kirby.
Kirby now, one to beat. She's going to fire one across. It was just over the head of Mash Curry. I'm not even sure how Kirby got a foot on that one to be able to play it. Good positioning there by Mash Curry, but just a little bit too strong. Great opportunity there for the Raiders.
Throwing for the Highlanders with 20 minutes to go in this match. 2-0 U-32 on top.
And Carl, I want to credit Louisa Thompson for a moment here. She has put herself in so many great positions to score and great runs, and she hasn't found the back of the net yet, but you can see she's just working extremely hard, as she was the one firing that shot, just going over the crossbar there. So while she has not found the back of the net, certainly a good job by Louisa Thompson to stay with this hustle.
Ball goes off the Highlanders. We have a couple subs checking in for U-32. Looks like Tova Williams, and I'm looking into the sun here, but
Lauren
Town back into the game.
That time I got it right. I could see the number. And Louisa Thompson running towards that sideline, possibly hobbling a little bit.
That's not what the Highlanders want to see.
No, that is not.
Far too effective a player for the Highlanders to lose, especially when they're trying to make a bit of a comeback here. Down 2-0 with 19:25 to go in this match. The winner of this game will take on the winner of Rice at Fairhaven, a game that's being played at 5 p.m. in Fairhaven later on today for the Girls Division II Championship. That game's Saturday at South Burlington. Time to be announced still. It's either 11 o'clock or probably 2. There's Kirby in the middle, dispossessed. There's Smith again with a big play for the Highlanders. Nice volley away by Rush. O'Donnell pressuring Smith. Kirby coming to help out. Smith does a good job clearing that to the side. Into the middle. Here's Proto. Nice give and go. Ball sent forward. Williams hustling onto it.
And on comes Evie Moore after that was number 11, Jernigan down there.
Tessa Jernigan, the freshman, yeah, she had nice wheels speed out there going after that one. Almost created something for the Highlanders. Nice stop and go. Ankle breaking stop and go there for Tatum Nelson. She's got some moves, like you said. Helping back is Mash Curry.
And good hustle there by the freshman. And it will be Thompson coming back on. So certainly a good sign for the Highlanders. And it also will be Sasha Kennedy coming back on.
Kennedy got a drink. She got a little break. She's ready for the 18-minute rush toward the end here. Also checking into the game, Tila Haskell back in for the Highlanders. Here's Thompson now getting into the action early. Nice challenge by Lauren Town, looking for the through ball. O'Donnell making the run of the ball from Kirby. Gully first to that ball for the Highlanders, plays it into the middle, finds Smith. Dispossessed by Kirby, but a nice takeaway by Young. Kirby sticks with it, hustling. Proto plays it outside to, and a nice ball by Parton back into Kirby. Kirby dodging trips. Ooh, and a nice save by Woods that time.
And that is why head coach Steve Townend, I'm sure right now, is turning to the players on the sideline and saying, guys, this is why we crashed the net. Kirby's so dangerous from back there. Nice stop by Woods, but it did come loose. And Kennedy was not expecting the ball to come loose, but the ball bounced 2 times there in the box before Woods regained possession.
Long ball forward by the Highlanders. Acrobatic attempt at the save by Ravelin, but kicks it out of bounds. Throwing for the Raiders.
Callie Parton down there to take it.
Right on the foot of Kennedy. Kennedy with a nice cross into the middle. O'Donnell running onto it. Oh, big trip up there, no call. And played out of bounds. 16 minutes remaining in this match. Raiders up 2-0. Substitute checking into the game. Little gamesmanship here. As a coach, you kind of, every time you have an out of bounds, a 2-goal lead, you want to burn a little clock with that substitution. Ball played back to Obel-Dobel. Booming cross into the middle. O'Donnell running onto it.
Ball loose. Caroline Kirby nearly getting a foot on it. Nice work by that Harwood defense.
Hayes with a nice deflection. Here's Smith now, moving it up the left side, looking for Nelson. Played out of bounds by Obel-Dobel.
And that ball going backwards from where Claire Obel-Dobel was, but it was the right ball there as she had Nelson, who is so dangerous, right on her back.
Haskell looking for the 2-person game with Proto. They play it out of bounds. Throw in for U-32.
Taking a touch now. Obel-Dobel clears this one up. All the way to Kirby. Nice little shield there. Battling with Thompson. She comes away with it. It's a brilliant through ball to Kennedy. Kennedy plays it right back to Kirby. Kirby now dancing around. Still on her feet, but finally taken off the ball.
There's a counterattack chance for Proto and the Highlanders.
And what a great ball. These through balls and just balls over the top are just so brilliant and accurate from Harwood, and Callie Parton back there to knock it out of bounds and prevent any damage.
I like what she did there. She let her teammates get back to help out on defense, get repositioned. Parton with a nice trap and volley away.
Nice work there by Callie Parton.
Proto wide open in the middle. Looking ahead, and that one's going to have too much pace over the end line, just barely. Goal kick, Raiders.
Great hustle there by Ravelin to try and keep that one in play. One more step, and she would have been there. And Carl Proto, I think she didn't realize how much time she truly had. Possibly in shooting distance. I was watching her in warm-ups, and she can certainly strike the ball very well.
Price back into the game for U-32. On that far side, coming in for O'Donnell. Here's Nelson with a nice move, draws it back. Here's the shot. Moore is there again for the save.
Great stuff there by Evie Moore. She has been all over the keeping tonight. Nice moves down there by Nelson, but Evie Moore collecting. Now we have Thompson and Town battling here in the midfield. Ball played through. Garibaldi there, and she's going to tap that one out of bounds as she had Quinn Nelson in pursuit hot.
Just over 13 minutes remaining in this match. Oop, and there's a takedown free kick. And the referee does see the flag. That time the side judge,
he saw it.
He did the little wiggle waggle with the flag, so he knew it was going to get called. Thompson now with a free kick. It's on goal. Moore is out, and she vacuums it in with no rebound. Under 13 minutes to go. Raiders up 2-0.
Ball bouncing. Kennedy taking her touch. Battling on the side.
Good Pressure by Rush. Here's Parton now looking forward and plays it off the Harwood defender, throwing U-32. Another sub checking in for Coach Steve Town, and here's that gamesmanship. He gives Obel a quick break. She might have 3, 4, 5 minutes break, and then she'll be back in. But Coach Town will burn that 30 seconds with the substitutes. It's one of the few things you can do as a coach to really impact the game with a lead. Legally.
Yes.
Good hustle onto that loose ball by Haskell. Run through it, not to it, and that's just what she did. Peyton with the clear on the far side. Garibaldi. Here's Smith again. Smith with a nice turn upfield for the Highlanders. Hayes plays it over to Town. Town with a nice little step aside move, looking for Price ahead. Played out by Proto to Smith. Smith, nice cutback. Smith into the middle. To the outside. And Parton plays it over the sideline.
Certainly a smart move there by Callie Parton to play that one over the sideline, not wanting to risk anything.
Garibaldi with a strong turn upfield over the sideline. It will be a throw-in. Rushing up to take it will be Rush. And the substitute checking in. Yeah,
no pun intended.
I didn't catch that. Hustling up to take it will be Rush next time.
I may or may not have made a few jokes about that last year when the U-32 Raiders faced the Harwood Highlanders. Town played that one forward. Nice work there by Garibaldi to clear it.
Josie Rand is checked into the game for Harwood. Kirby coming back and helping on defense. Takeaway by Proto. Kirby sticks with it though. Nelson bounces one in. Short hops more, but she makes the play.
And that can be one of the most dangerous balls, those balls that look like they're going to bounce short, and then all of a sudden, you're right next to it, and the ball bounces and nearly goes over your head. Moore was doing a great job, got her body and hands in front, as now a chance on the counterattack for the U-32 Raiders.
Mash Curry hustling after this one. She trips up Gully. Gully sticks with the play. Under 10 minutes to go now. Raiders on top 2-0. Hayes. Battling on the ball with Nelson. Parton wins the throw-in. Battling Rand there. Ahead to Kennedy. Kennedy looks forward, finds Hayes. Hayes crosses into the middle.
Thompson playing a through ball. Garibaldi is there. She's going to play that one up and over the top of everything. It's Kennedy running onto it. She's going to take a touch. Cuts it back and knocked out of bounds for a corner kick for the U-32 Raiders with 9:13 left to go.
This is where the Raiders will be deliberate and take their time setting up this corner kick. It will be Kirby coming to take it for U-32.
Caroline Kirby always doing a brilliant job off of the corner kicks. And we are seeing, obviously, Kennedy, a good target. Mash Curry down in there. Hayes standing right on the goal line. And I love this sort of tactic here. And some pushing and shoving going on in there. That one played up over the head. Shot on net, saved by Woods. It's loose still. There is a scram of about 6 players finally cleared away.
I think that was Noss that got that outside of the foot shot on that one, and good job by Woods to knock that one away. Here's Town with a nice takeaway. Town into the middle to Kennedy. She gets the shot off, but gets under it and pops it up to Woods.
Woods playing that one forward. Bouncing off the foot of a Raider all the way through. Ravlin on hard, and she's going to two-hand send that one. Callie Parton hitting the deck hard.
I had a talk with Parton earlier today. She was talking about whether it's going to be cold and whether she wanted leggings. She said, "I never fall down." So I'm going to talk to her about this one after. But she was taken down on that one. So.
Oh, that's too funny. Kennedy now playing through. Nice work there by Proto to disrupt. And Thompson doing her best to save that one, but it is going to ride over the end line and result in a U-32 throw-in. So 7:22 left to go here, 2-0. The U-32 Raiders on top of the Harwood Highlanders.
Good hustle that time by Kennedy to try to keep that ball going. And I don't know, there must be a little taper to this sideline, just by the sideline, to drain the field, because the ball gets close to the sideline and it just runs out of bounds, it seems like, each time. Here's Kennedy running onto it. Thompson does a good job coming over, putting pressure on.
And that one will result in a goal kick here for the Highlanders.
Let's go, Warren!
Ball played forward. Kennedy wins the ball.
Yeah, Warren! Yeah, Warren!
Thompson and Lauren Town with a hard collision. All clean, though. Kirby now streaking up that side. There's the shot. Sneaking by the keeper and just wide.
Always guard that far post, but what a nice strike by Kirby. And the Raider faithful getting excited here. Again, it's not Thunder, it's the aluminum bleachers here at getting the stomp treatment with 6 minutes to go. Raiders on top, 2-0, trying to hold on to this one. Again, the winner of this one goes to the Girls Division II Championship Saturday against either the winner of Fairhaven or Rice. Here's Parton with the play, deflected away. Fearless play that time by Rand, getting her body in front of that chipped ball.
Young tried to go through Kennedy, but Kennedy still battling. She's going to come away with it, plays it through. It's Hayes now in the midfield. Nice little cutback, but Proto disrupts. Hayes nearly winning it back. Proto finally playing it outside to Rand, but Carl, that ball just rolling all the way out of bounds as we were just talking, and that one will result in a U-32 throw-in. Parton to take the throw here. Town takes a touch. Back to Noss now. Noss back to Parton. And that one deflected by Thompson.
Town with another ball, another good 50-50 ball win. Here's Kirby.
Kirby on the left side. Great work back there. That is goalie. Yes, it is. And a goalie. So brilliant back there for that defensive line, and that is not an easy task to stop Caroline Kirby at a full head of steam.
Here's Harwood on the counterattack, showing some speed as Ravelin, but
Peyton Garibaldi and Emma Ravelin smacking bodies, and Garibaldi clears that one out of bounds.
Both strong players, both speedy, and with speed, acceleration, and velocity is force, and that impact had a lot of force.
And Moore collects off of the shot.
Proto with the strike, but Moore was there again. 4 minutes left in this second half. 2-0 U-32. Town with a smart play to clear it forward toward the Harwood end. Blasted back in by Gully.
And this one is going to roll all the way over the end line for a U-32 goal kick. The substitutions for both teams. As back onto the pitch is Quinn Nelson. And also back onto the pitch for the U-32 Raiders this time is Claire Obadobel. For the last 3 minutes and 28 seconds here. Ball played up and out of bounds. Off of Rush down there. Parton to take the throw.
Big toss, here we go.
Nice touch there by Kirby to keep it in bounds and keep that clock. Nope, I was incorrect. I thought she had kept it in bounds, but the official thought otherwise.
I guess we need to look at that flag, that side flagger this time. I didn't see it either. I thought it was in bounds. Kirby with a takeaway. Nice ball with an angle ahead to Kennedy.
Nice work there by Woods to come out and clear that one away. Hayes now playing it forward, disrupted in the back. Played now to Proto. Proto takes a touch and plays to the outside. That's going to run all the way out of bounds for a U-32 throw. Time ticking away here. 2:23 left to go in this one. And Raiders throw in. Long throw by Williams. Kennedy on the end of this one. Has it taken away by Nelson. Played back now. In the midfield for Thompson. Thompson getting possession. She plays a through ball. Garibaldi is there to clear it away. Thompson now battling with Noss. That's been a battle all night long. And Garland kicks this one high. Bouncing. Proto with the header. Nelson on the end of that one. Nearly cleared away. Nice work by Nelson there to keep it in play, but that was now cleared away by the U-32 Raiders defense all the way back to the back line of Harwood.
Nelson giving up her body on that one to try to keep it in, knowing that Harwood needs a quick strike. They can't afford to have that ball change fields again, and that's what the Raiders get. Throwing for Harwood now.
And Noss sending that one forward. Kennedy kicks that one up. 1 minute remaining here in this game. Ball bouncing back. Woods clears that one all the way up to midfield. Right onto the foot of Claire Obadobel. Ravlin doing all she can to try and win it back.
Come on, 21.
Good clock killing kick by Claire that time.
Yeah, good pressure.
And great work there by Caroline Kirby to force the kick out of bounds. Parton taking the throw. 30 seconds left here, and the Raiders can feel it as time will tick away. Garibaldi clearing that one up the field. Noss.
Handball against Harwood. Kirby will put this one on net.
And Kirby winds up the shot. Will roll all the way back to the keeper. And that will do it. So the U-32 Raiders victorious against the Harwood Highlanders. They are headed to the Division II Girls State Championship.
Raiders win 2-0 over Harwood.
And a brilliant game here, Carl, by both teams. What a season. Do not discredit the Harwood Highlanders at all. They fought hard. They had a lot of great opportunities. The bounces did not go their way today, but they certainly played. And now we will look over to that U-32 side. Brilliant stuff. The goal scored by Sasha Kennedy and Caroline Kirby, that dynamic duo all season. That the head coach of Harwood, Vowser, just talked about all pregame about trying to contain them, and they are just too hard players to contain.
Absolutely. Great job by the U-32 Raiders. Certainly looking over at the Harwood side, only 2 starters in the senior class, so a team that's going to come back and be a power in Girls Division II next year, no question. But the U-32 Raiders punched their ticket to the Girls Division II Championship. They will play the winner of Fairhaven and Rice Saturday at South Burlington. That is going to do it for us. Noah, I'd like to thank you, as always, for joining us. Great job. It's a lot of fun to work with you here, and I hope you can come to the championship game Saturday.
Thank you for having me, Carl, and I will be there.
And, of course, our cameraman, Gavin Young, battling the sun, trying to bring you this video action. We hope you enjoyed it. This has been a Mad River Valley Television, Orca Media, CVTsport.net joint presentation of Girls Division II semifinal soccer. Final score, final time, 2 for the Raiders, 0